Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to be doing one of my favorite videos, and it's going to be a blind buy haul. I haven't done a haul in a bit, but before I get started with this haul, if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Amy. I do videos on fragrance, beauty, self-care, body care. If you like all of that, then please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. How are you guys doing? Thank you for being with me here today, and I appreciate all of the love and the support. And with that said, let's go ahead and let's get started with today's haul. So for today's haul, I have a few fragrances that I've kind of just had sitting in my bin for, I would say, like a month, probably more. But my husband got sick, I got sick, my girls got sick. It was a long 2 weeks, and I had pre-recorded videos, so that's why it doesn't look like I took a break. But I went 2 weeks without playing with fragrances. I went ahead and I put my August tray up, but now is when I'm starting to kind of like play with those fragrances, because I just took a break from pretty much everything. And for those 2 weeks, it was just all about me, my babies, and my husband. But we are back. We're gonna go ahead and do this haul, which I'm super excited for. And I'm going to start off with a fairly new fragrance. And this is from Giorgio Armani, and this is the Terra di Gioia, or Terra di Gioia. I love the color of the box. I got the 1 fluid ounce. And guys, I am so sorry if you hear my AC in the background, but the heat is unbearable. I cannot film without the AC being on because I would literally like just melt. But here is the bottle. I love the top. I think it's my favorite out of all of them. And I have worn this fragrance a couple of times. And before we start talking about the fragrance, I'm going to read the main accords for you. So the main accords for Terra is floral, sweet, amber, fruity, woody, musky, white floral, citrus, almond, and powdery. The top notes are pear, mandarin orange, and bergamot. Middle notes are almond blossom and jasmine, and the base notes are amberwood and musk. I love this fragrance, you guys. I didn't think that I was gonna like it this much. When this one first came out, I kind of didn't want to jump right ahead and buy it. I kind of wanted to hear what everyone was saying, how the reviews were going, because since it does have almond blossom, it sounds like something that would be right up my alley. I did see a lot of reviews of people saying that they got like an almond vibe from it. So then once I saw that, I went ahead and I got it. This one lasted the entire evening that I put it on, the whole night. And the next day when I woke up, it starts off a little bit floral. I get a little bit of the almond vibes from it. But then as it keeps kind of like mixing with my skin chemistry, it did something where the next morning I had like the sweetest, unique scent to my skin, and I just kept getting hit by it. Like I was making breakfast, changing my daughter's diaper, just things like that, and I would just get like this random sweetness from this one that I was not expecting. It's like a floral sweetness, and I just get jasmine in here as well, but it's a jasmine that I can handle. The jasmine that's in here for me, it's just delicate. It's perfect for summer, and also I feel like this is a really nice fragrance to transition from summer to fall, because it's not too much of strong summer vibes for me, and then it's not fall vibes. It's like somewhere in between. It's something that you can use pretty much all year round, but I just like how this is like kind of like a calming fragrance, something that you can wear to be at home every day. It's not too sharp, it's not too sexy, not too much of anything. It's just a very nice, I would say almost like a classy scent. Yeah, it just smells like you're put together, you're, you know, clean. it's just a really nice fragrance. I of course need to play more with it and update you guys on future videos, but for right now I am really enjoying this one. The next fragrance I'm going to be talking about, I saw Paulina Shard talk about this fragrance, and then I had a few subscribers out of nowhere start requesting if I can try this fragrance. So in this haul I do have a few fragrances that were just suggested to me by you guys. And also recently, I think like maybe 2 days ago, Opinionated Sons talked about this one as well, and then it just made the light bulb go off. I was like, whoa, I haven't even like touched these fragrances and they're sitting in my closet. And this is Mont Blanc Signature. I have had a few of you asked me for this one, just asking me of how I feel about it. Some of you told me that you enjoy it, others have not tried it but wanted to get my opinion on it. So I went ahead and got it. I've had this one for quite some time now, and I did smell it when I got it and I loved it, but then I kind of just put it back, and that is when everything happened with my family, so I haven't played with anything. But here is the gorgeous bottle. I love this bottle. I think that it's just exactly what the bottle looks like is how the fragrance smells. This is a milky, just sweet goodness. I love this one. So the main accords for this one are vanilla, floral, musky, sweet, citrus, powdery, yellow floral, amber, and balsamic. And the top notes are clementine, middle notes are magnolia, ylang ylang, and peony, and the base notes are vanilla, white musk, and benzoin. This one, you guys, is like, it almost gives me like Elizabeth Arden white tea vibes. Not that they're the same, but they just kind of give me that same type of feeling of just very classy, clean, almost soapy, but not in a squeaky clean soap. This is more of like a creamy, milky soap. It's just so nice. I love this fragrance. That clementine, it opens up with it, but I feel like the creaminess is what just takes over the entire fragrance. And it's crazy that I don't see Lactonic as a main accord for this one, but I almost feel like it is, even though it does have like, it has musk as well. It is just so good. If you want something that is just classic, simple, very put together, this isn't sexy either. This one is just your everyday, just, I want to smell clean, I want to smell feminine, very feminine. I want to smell just almost like pure. I don't even know how to describe this. It's calming, it's relaxing, it's very like ladylike for some reason. I just picture a very polished woman wearing this. It's not edgy, it's not sexy, it's not in your face. It's just a very soothing, calming, ladylike, classy fragrance, and it is beautiful for pretty much year round. This is great for work. If you want to be like if you're gonna be in an office setting, if you're gonna be working very close to people and you don't want to be offensive, this is beautiful. But you have to like that almost powdery, it's not too powdery to me, but it just has a little bit of like a muskiness, powdery, a little milky, creamy vibe to it. And when I say soapy, I don't mean that clean, squeaky clean soap like I said before. This is like a creamy body lotion, just very moisturized type of scent. I want to see how this is going to do in cooler weather and in winter, because I think that it's going to be a good scent for all year round. Let's move on to another one that was recommended by you guys. This is the very first Escada perfume that I order, and this is Escada Magnetism. And this one shocked me. So this turned out to be something that I was not expecting. Like My expectations were totally different, but I like it. The main accords for this fragrance, let me show you the bottle first. Here is the bottle. I do like the colors. It goes down from like a magenta fuchsia color to like a almost red color. The main accords for this fragrance are fruity, sweet, green, aromatic, fresh, woody, caramel, vanilla, floral, powdery. The top notes are, this has a ton of notes. This is red berries, black currant, cassia, lychee, pineapple, melon. Middle notes are green leaves, basil, almond blossom, iris, freesia, heliotrope, jasmine, magnolia, caraway, rose, and lily of the valley. And then your base notes are caramel, vanilla, patchouli, benzoin, musk, sandalwood, amber, vetiver. Pretty much everything that you can make a perfume with is in here. That is so many notes. But when I was looking up this fragrance to see if I wanted to buy it, I don't know why, since I saw the caramel, I saw the vanilla, I just pictured this being like a gourmand for some reason. And when I first sprayed it, I was kind of shocked. This to me is a super green fragrance, but I like it. I usually don't like green fragrances, but this one has like this, it's green, but I think that lychee, the melon, the pineapple kind of helped to brighten it up and give it like this fresh vibe. And then you have green leaves, the basil in here, I kind of picked that up as well. That's what makes it very green for me. And I don't really pick up too much of the caramel in this fragrance. I pick up just a lot of green notes with a little bit of sweetness to it and a little bit of fruitiness to it. But somehow it just translates into like a clean, fresh type of vibe, something that you can wear every day, something that you could wear in the heat. I would love to see how this one is going to do in the colder weather, just because right now it just feels like it's a nice fragrance that I can use pretty much any time as well. It is nice for daytime, pretty much just something that you can use every day. Green fragrance. If you like green fragrances, you would totally love this one. And even if you don't like green fragrances, because I'm not really a huge fan of green notes, this one works. And it's very like, it's girly even though it's green, and it has sweetness in here and freshness. It's really, really nice. This next one is also another one that was recommended to me by my subscribers, and this is Lolita Lempicka Lolita Land. I love the packaging of this box. It just for some reason reminds me of Bambi, especially because of the bottle. It has like a little, looks like a deer, but I'm not sure what that is. But here is the bottle. It's super unique and cute. I think it's really cute. And this fragrance, I don't know. This one, I have to play with it. I might play with it more towards September and October when it hopefully starts cooling down a little bit. But I'm gonna read the main accords to you guys. The main accords are fruity, vanilla, sweet, citrus, powdery, and soft, spicy. The top notes are Bellini, Italian mandarin, pepper, orange, grapefruit, lime, and lemon. Middle notes are white peach, plum, blackcurrant, jasmine sambac, jasmine, magnolia, and rose. And the base notes are Madagascar vanilla, licorice, benzoin, white musk, and sandalwood. When I first got into Lolita fragrances, like the first one that I tried, I thought that the licorice didn't bother me, but then now I'm starting to notice that when I try fragrances from Lolita Lempicka, I do pick up that licorice that I'm not a fan of, but I don't hate. I don't know. And with this one, I get the Bellini big time. It's like a orangey, peachy, vanilla type of fragrance. And I just don't know how I feel about it. I'm not going to get rid of it just yet. but I definitely just need to wear it, I think, in cooler weather because this is sweet. This is a very sticky, sweet fragrance. The reason why I think people recommended this one to me is because I like Girl of Now, Poison Girl. I love all of those like sticky, thick fragrances. But this one is a different type of sweet. Yeah, this, when you click on Bellini, it says that it is a fantasy note which has a peachy, sparkling effect in perfume compositions, and it pairs well with creamy and feminine florals. And that is exactly what I get from this. It is like a sparkling peach, very sweet. I think this is just one that I have to get used to. It's one of those fragrances that it's not love at first sniff, but once you start wearing it, you might end up loving it. So right now I don't want to say if I like it or not. I would definitely say that it's very sweet. If you don't like sweet fragrances, skip on this one. Very sweet, but not in a juvenile way. It's just sweet, thick, very dense, little sparkly in the opening, and then it's just the only thing that I get the most is that Bellini note. Like, I don't really get too much vanilla, but then again, it's so hot that I feel like maybe in colder weather it would be able to, I don't know, shine a little better or like smell a little better on me. I was trying this out on my skin yesterday and I think I almost got a headache from it, so I still don't know how I feel about this one. This one's definitely gonna have to be one that I'm gonna have to update you guys on, but it's not the type of fragrance that I would gravitate towards or just love at first sniff. It's definitely not that, but I still have to play more with it and let you guys know. And I would love to hear your thoughts on your opinions on any of these fragrances and how you like them. Moving on, this one is in this really like bootleg type of bottle because I ordered the tester, so it didn't come in the official box. But this is one that I never ever thought that this would be in my collection, and this is Perfect by Marc Jacobs. I know that some people don't like the packaging, but I actually think it's really cute and just unique. It's not something that you see, you know, there's a banana, cherries, and then I know that these are the initials for Marc Jacobs, but those are my husband's first and middle name is MJ, so I thought that was super cute. So the main accords for this fragrance are green, fruity, woody, almond, aromatic, sweet, yellow floral, nutty, powdery, and musky. The top notes are rhubarb and narcissus. Middle notes are almond milk. Base notes are cashmere and cedar. So I thought that I picked up gardenia, but I guess what I was picking up was that narcissus. But the reason why I didn't like this fragrance when I first tried it was because you guys know that before I didn't really like rhubarb too much, and I found it to be a little sour, a little tart, and the fragrance that kind of helped me appreciate rhubarb is Dolce & Gabbana's L'Imperatrice. Once I got used to that one, I was able to just love this one. Like, once I started using that one, I went ahead and just, I don't know what made me just order this one, but I did. And that's why I got the tester, because I was trying to get it at the best price that I could find it. And this right now, I love this note. So yeah, I used to hate rhubarb and now I can't get enough of it. I love it in fragrances. This one just smells classy. It smells, this is like a perfect daytime scent to me. I would love to put this on if I'm going shopping, if I'm going to the mall, if I'm going to maybe have lunch somewhere, nothing too serious. And I want to smell good, because you're gonna smell good with this. I feel like it's very feminine, and I went from totally hating this fragrance to thinking that it's just beautiful. And then that almond milk in there just gives it a little bit of a creaminess, but you still have the rhubarb that adds like a bit of like a freshness, tart note to it. It's a very beautiful fragrance, and I think that if you don't like it at first, these are the types of fragrances that you just have to kind of give it a little bit of time for you to get used to it. It's not gonna be everyone's cup of tea, but I think that it's very feminine, very classy, very just put together. I love those scents that just make me feel like I just have everything put together. I look very presentable, very clean, very sharp and crisp. I love that. And this fragrance gives me that. It's not too sweet. It's not too floral. It's kind of just a balanced, fresh, clean fragrance. It is floral, but it's not that type of floral that will give me a headache. So I'm super excited to play with that one. All right, this next one I have had in my collection probably more than 2 months, and I never showed it in a haul because I think that like I just wanted to get rid of it because I just didn't find it, it was like a blah type of fragrance. But I'm just trying to give it a chance and wear it and see how I feel about it. And this is the Dolce & Gabbana Rosa Excelsa. I know this is totally random, but since I have so many of the other ones, I just wanted to try this one out. I did hear some people describe this one as like a rose water type of fragrance, and even though I'm not the biggest rose fan, I love the smell of rose water. I feel like it's very delicate, very soft, kind of like how Chloe smells that way. I'm smelling it right now and I think it's very pretty, so I think I'm probably just gonna keep it. I love the bottle. It's like a frosted glass with the red top, and I'm gonna read the main accords for this one. So it's floral, rose, musky, fresh, aquatic, powdery, woody, and yellow floral. Top notes are neroli and papaya flower. Middle notes are rose, Turkish rose, water lily, narcissus, amaryllis. Base notes are musk, cashmere wood, and sandalwood. I didn't find it to be a groundbreaking fragrance or anything, and it's been out for a while now. But if you like rose fragrances, this is pretty much like a must-have in your collection. If you're a rose girl, it's very delicate, very just soft, and the other florals help to make it a little bit more not so vintage. It has a little bit of like a modern smell to it, and I do get that rose water. I don't know, I need to play around with it more, but it does smell really girly. The rose is not too vintage, it's not too dry or anything. It's kind of like a rose water. The projection on this one is not the strongest. This is more of like a skin scent, so if you just want something that's more for you, this is a really nice one. But I'll definitely play with it more and update you guys in the future. So that is it for today's blind buy haul. I hope that you guys enjoyed the scents that I showed in this haul. Comment down below how you feel about some of these fragrances, if you own them, if you love them, if you hate them. Let me know all of it. I like to get all of the tea from you guys, and I will be in the comment section waiting for you guys to chat. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thank you so much for being here with me today and spending this little bit of time with me, and I will see you guys in the next one.